Play. Nice. This is a comedy.
See, nowadays I travel a lot.
Okay. By Weigler.
Nowadays I travel a lot. So I get to securities a lot. I go to the airport, they look at my license. They look at my license and they say, they give a very dirty look. Or, I mean, you know what I'm saying, right? They see like you in a different way. But sometimes it frustrates me. I would like to know if it's legally possible. I would change my name to Allah Akbar. So if I change my name to Allah Akbar, imagine what it would be. The guy will look at my name. What's your name? Allah Akbar. Yes, say it. Allahu Akbar. What's your name? Yeah. Takbir. Yeah, meet my son. Meet my daughter, mashallah, and meet my son, alhamdulillah. And there is one kid, he's saying, I'm not your son. But that is astaghfirullah. The toughest kids the toughest parents in the world is, you can guess. Who do you think? Who is the toughest parents in the world? Indian parents. I have a friend. He has a very interesting story. When he gets frustrated when the kids are very bad, he beats them sometimes. But the good thing is, before he beats them, he will say, I am going to pick up the belt. And somebody is going to be in big trouble. And the kid gets confused. Why the dad has to pick up the belt? Is his pants loose? Or why is he saying, somebody is going to get the beating, not me? These things confuses him. And, the kid gets really frustrated and he goes to school and he gets very jealous and he found white guys, the American guys, they don't get beaten up, their parents doesn't see. Whatever they do, their parents doesn't bother them. So he goes and asks one of his friends, John, hey John, how do you deal, man? How do you do all these mistakes but still you don't get beaten up? And the guy says, don't worry, come to my home and see what I do. So both of them go to, Bablu, the kid's name is, Indian kid's name is Bablu. Both of them go to the parent. As soon as John goes into the home, his mother comes in, she says, John, can you do the dishes please? And this kid gets very angry, his face changes to the angry and he says, go to hell, mommy! Her mom comes and says, oh, what I'm going to do with this kid? She goes back to the kitchen and she starts doing this thing. And this couple learned a lesson. Okay, this is what I'm going to do to my parent. So he goes to his home and his dad comes up. Hey, Bablu beta, thoda dishes kar do. And he goes to his daddy. Go to hell, daddy. That his daddy comes up, we know, like, we went through all these things in our life, that his daddy comes up and says, Arey, kya bola tumne? I am going to pick up the belt now. That will, okay daddy, I'm not going. So he goes back and starts doing this, go cleans up his kitchen. The next day, he goes to school and he asks his friend, hey John, what's up man, my father was almost trying to kill me. Sorry man, I forgot to tell you one more thing. So as soon as your father comes to beat you, you pick up the phone and act like you are calling 911. Don't call them, just act like, that will beat the crap out of your dad. So the next day the Bablu goes to his daddy and says, Daddy, don't touch me, I'll call 911. His daddy, we went through all these things, his daddy, oh, you are a tough guy now? You are going to call 911? Alright, take my phone. You know one thing? It takes almost 25 minutes for the cop to come here. In that time, somebody is going to get the pay. And that guy says, oh man, sorry daddy, I will go do the work. And he starts going to do the work. And where do all this toughness come from, for the Indian father? The core is the mother. The mother is the toughest creature in the world, the Indian mother. you know, what happened once to me, you know, I lost, once I lost a job and I was, looking for my wife and came and told her, hey, look, I don't know, I lost my job, I don't know what to do, I have so many expenses. And she said, don't worry, we'll get rid of all these things, the TV and the car and the couch. No, we can reduce our expenses. And I was thinking, okay, the TV we can reduce the expenses, car we can reduce the expenses. But what about the couch? Why does it is there? Then I realized that it's not the couch, it's me who was sitting on the couch. She was planning to build it up. Okay. So, and there is, I was recently reading something and it was very interesting. There is a difference between men brain and the woman brain. The men brain is unique brain and it has, it's made of small boxes. There is a box for job, there is a box for wife, there is a box for family, there is a box for everything. So when there is a topic comes up, we open that specific box. Job box, we open, discuss it, and then we close it and safely we put it back there. And there is no interlink between any of these boxes. Okay. And but the woman's brain, it's a ball of like wire mixed up, it's a lot of wires in the cable. Its job is related to mother is related to father, father is to father-in-law. I mean, if that's one thing, it fires up. Everything fires up. So, but they are very intelligent. It's a very active brain in the world, but only thing is in the wrong direction. One more I'm sorry, guys, I call the truth. There is one more unique thing about men's brain is, there is one box. That box is an empty box. And we always like to go there and sit and work as much as possible. That's why we men can do things doesn't need anything. The brain is totally good for like 2 hours. You just put it. Similarly, watching TV, just on it. The brain is dead. There is nothing going on in the brain. But this really frustrates the wife. The women they can't handle that. If you are not, if you are silent, if you are in a dead zone, they go crazy. They ask, what are you thinking? Tell me. No, something is going on. No, honey, I'm not thinking anything. My brain is dead now. They won't believe it. They won't believe that. They'll be asking, no, something you are hiding from me, tell me. And suddenly we get creative. We are thinking about you. How beautiful you are. And they, they take it and they understand. So that's pretty much for me. Thank you.